Now, I know normally you'd hear Roberto go, is everybody ready? Everybody ready to play the game? You ready? I know you're ready, so let's dive in. Issue number 1, gentlemen. Your friend calls you and goes, I've scored a pair of tickets to the big game this weekend. He invites you. You happily accept. One problem. He tells you that not only does he have to charge you for the ticket, but he's not going to charge you face value. He's using secondary market pricing, and he expects you to pay it. And you don't know what he did and did not pay for these tickets. Guys, it's not necessarily about would you do it, but does this affect your relationship with said friend? Rico Beard, as you like to say, be curious. What do you got for me?
That's pretty much my my reaction.
Respectfully.
Like, wait. You got tickets, but you need me to pay for the tickets. And not
I'm going to go ahead
value.
and eat that bread.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
You go ahead and eat that cost of those tickets and call somebody else who's stupid because I'm not going.
All right. And would it affect your friendship?
Yes. If you're that hard up for money, just ask me for a loan. But come on, man. Don't pull a con on me.
Kenny Cott.
I wasn't planning on spending that kind of money for this game this weekend anyway.
Right.
So why would I spend extra money on the secondary market for these tickets that I didn't ask for in the first place? No, absolutely not. And yes, this would affect the friendship. I'm no longer allowing him anywhere near to, if we're planning on going to a game, I'm not letting him purchase the tickets anymore.
I don't believe you.
I'll be
He's
the
out.
one.
I don't believe you, Kenny.
I'll be the
It would
one
not
purchasing.
affect your friendship.
It will.
It would. No, it wouldn't. That's a bitch ass
David Hull.
Oh. See, here's the thing.
Oh!
Here's the thing. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be like, oh, no, okay, you're asking me to pay. But secondary market, I think, is where I would have the problem. But then when you do ask me to pay, I think I would be like, okay, I just know where we stand now. I know where the friendship stands, and it's over. We're done. I'll pay for the ticket.
You're
'cause I
ending
wanna
the
go.
friendship.
Yeah, I'll pay for the ticket because I want to go. But I know it's done. We're done.
All right.
It's a shame.
Part 2. Guys, viewing party edition. Your crew's decided we ain't paying these prices. Bobby can't find coverage for the kids. Louie's got no money. Whatever. Everybody's got a story, and you decide as friends. We're not going. Instead, we're going to throw a kick-ass Lions playoff party. Sounds fun, right? Mm-hmm. The guy who's hosting, he's got a great house to do it at. Great entertainment space. Great crew. One problem. You arrive at the party, and there are children everywhere. And the host has decided, without telling anybody, he invited people that are outside the circle, including his butthead neighbors who are Packer fans. Ooh. Is this a deal breaker?
This is a deal breaker, but I'll tell you what. I'll stay for the first half and I'll leave at halftime and go somewhere else, anywhere else, because I'm not spending a whole 4 quarters of football hanging out with these children that I did not expect to be around in the first place. Leaving at halftime.
Yeah, you know what? I'd probably walk through the door feeling like this and see the kids and be like, yeah, I'm out. We're done. Got someplace to go. Where? Back home.
See, I guess
anywhere.
The question would have to be, do they have kids? Or are these someone else that he invited?
I'm assuming you're probably not bringing your kids.
Here, I'll answer. No, I'll answer. They are someone else's children.
Then no. You should have told me up front who you were inviting and what was going on here. So no.
Because there's a difference between watching the game with serious fans that they know, hey, guys, it's quiet. I mean, imagine somebody trying to talk your ear off during last week's game in the fourth quarter. So, have you heard that new album? What?
Because here's the thing, and I like to always brag on my kids. They are very smart on sports, but they're still kids. Mm-hmm. So at some point, their attention span is going to leave them and they'll do
can
something else.
Can we go over to the Nickelodeon channel
Right.
and watch the slime?
No.
And that's why I say leave at halftime. Be there with your buddies, with your friends, whatever. It's a half of football. It's not going to kill you. Then go watch it by yourself or at a sports bar, wherever you want to go.
And if you can't curse, why
It
even
is
watch the game?
Right.
That's all. Actually, I know you're joking, but that's absolutely true. Because then you get into issues of, hey, can you watch the language? Hey, can you get the F out? Don't bring your kids. This is for adults only. You have to tell people the ground rules. But Rico brought something interesting, boys. Talked about serious sports watching. Your friends know how you like to watch Lions games. You want to be left alone. You like to really focus in. And in turn, you're respectful. You don't bother them when they're watching their inferior teams. But one problem. As the Lions game unfolds, you start getting what I like to call coded language, coded texts. From things like, quote, man, better not choke this one away, Bob. Or, can't believe you're letting Baker Mayfield move up and down the field on you guys. Close quote.
You had different codes.
Do you sit and take it, or do you fire a direct shot across the bow?
Here's the thing. My friend group, they know not to text me. I don't even look at my phone when my team is playing because I know what they're going to try to do. Leave me alone. I'm watching the game. I don't need jokes about, oh, they're about to score on you. I don't need it, okay? Leave me alone. Let me watch football.
Kenneth?
This has happened to me as recently as the Georgia game and as the Michigan game as well, the Natty game. So, yeah, no, I've left group chats because of this. It's unacceptable. It's a deal breaker.
That is a deal breaker. Rico Beard, you seem reticent to comment.
No, it's a deal breaker. I was just letting these two. I didn't want to, change their mind, but absolutely, no, you don't do that. I mean, I felt
You don't do it?
I felt bad the one time where I thought you were happy about a win, and you were like, "No, it cost us a draft pick," and I was like, "Oh, you know what? I'm sorry." Because I sent you the meme.
I
of
remember.
Cutlets. I felt bad.
Giants Packers. Yeah.
I felt bad.
F
Like,
you.
I'm thinking like I'm celebrating with you and Big G, and you're like, no, thank you, piece of crap.
I was thinking of creative ways for you to die. All right. Next, here we go. Game day has arrived. Ford Field. Vibes are immaculate. You get to your seats that you paid through the nose for. You and 3 of your buddies, 2 of you are missing kidneys. You sold them on the black market for club seats. And you sit down. Uh-oh. The row in front of you, 4 guys, all 6'3" or better. And they refuse to sit down for any portion of any part of this game. How do you handle it?
Hang on a second, because I was at this situation last Sunday. And they weren't tall or anything, but everybody in Ford Field was standing up for most of that game. The only time people sat down was during commercial breaks or during, halftime, essentially. So I don't think it's a big deal. Stand up. You're a row behind them, which means you're a row taller. It's fine. It's not a deal breaker. It's a sporting event.
Now,
you're standing up.
Work with me from this perspective, gentlemen. Let's say a majority of people are seated. Kenny, you're right to bring that up. Let's say it is a more normal experience at an NFL game. And these guys are like the only dudes in the section standing up.
So basically,
Approach
they're standing up for the coin flip.
I mean, they just ain't sitting down.
Gotcha.
They're holding court, high-fiving, the whole bit.
Me personally, I would tell them, and it's unacceptable. But that's just me.
Right, okay.
You'd be very
You'd be hiding under your chair.
Or I'd buy them all drinks, whatever they want.
Yeah, at that point, it's a deal breaker, right? I mean, they're the only ones. They're breaking the code.
Yeah, that is a deal
Rico?
breaker. Nah, I mean, hey, guys, are we going to be doing this the entire game? If the answer is yes, we're not doing this the entire game. So we're going to pick and choose our spots, but we're not going to do this the entire game. So if that's the case, there's a standing room only place, but you're not doing this here.
Yeah, this ain't standing room only.
Right. No, that's what I'm
David,
saying.
do I have time to?
Yeah, I would just say at the beginning, like, hey, maybe you're just getting there. You're excited. It's the first time you've ever been in Ford Field, and you're just kind of looking around. But the question is, hey, we're not doing this the whole game, meaning it's a rhetorical question. We're not doing this the whole game.
Well, you said it. I paid for a seat. I didn't pay for
Standing,
to be
yeah.
standing on my
A
shoe.
stand.
Right.
Right. Real quick, I just want to add caveat 2 to this, and I know we got to wrap it up. But scenario 2, everything I just said is true minus the standing. But the same group of guys are social media loud phone guy. Constantly on their phones. Constantly taking videos that you can see by the video they're taking you're in. Bobby, I'm at the game, bro. No, I'm not going to take a 30th picture for you. This isn't the JCPenney photo studio. Gentlemen, is this a deal breaker, or do you just have to accept it that it's 2024?
I hate it because you're not living in the moment. And I say that about concerts, sporting events, whatever it may be, is that you're ruining your own experience.
Or experience, though. It doesn't matter to me. As long as you're not asking me to take the pictures, I don't care. Do what you like.
Right.
Oh, they are. They're asking you to take the pictures. You're in the video, even though you don't want to be.
Well, that's
all
a
of it.
That's a problem, then.
Oh, if that's the case, then you find out, you're married, and the next time we're in a video that's going live, I'm going to say some inappropriate stuff that your wife is going to be questioning you about. Now, that's what you get for putting me in your video.
That's amazing, Rico. That is
Okay.
amazing.
No, that's what you get for like, hey, what do you want me to do with those girls? Should I tell them to come back to the seat?
Oh, my God. Okay. And I think we have
guarantee you
evidence
he won't be
Rico
asking me again.
is a bad person. All right. That is your Lions playoff edition deal breakers.